Reasons why I'm forever gonna be a Filofax girly when it comes to planning. Filofax has literally changed my life.
Here's my Filofax tour. This is her. I have the terry cloth leather. She is beautiful.
Hey journal besties! So the Filofax girlies officially got me. I have completely replaced my wallet with this cute little Filofax.
I was influenced. Hello, my name is Megan and welcome to my channel. I bought this $200 planner because I thought it was going to fix my life. When you have ADHD, one of the things that's hard is planning. I can't tell you how many planners, organizers, tools, and systems I've come up with to try to stay organized and achieve my long-term goals. I did buy this on sale. Am a really big fan of journaling. I have a health journal and food journal. I have a emotional journal where it's basically just my diary. I have a work journal where I take notes for work. I bought this gratitude journal at CVS that had some pretty good prompts and pages. I even tried doing a iPad journal, but this is my newest victim.
The premise I wanted to test here was, could this Filofax meet all of my journal needs? Could I turn the Filofax into a one-stop shop for anything paper and stop myself from carrying around 5 different little books? In this video, I'm going to take you on a tour of the 6 different sections of my Filofax and exactly how I use them. And because it's fun, I'm going to show you some of the accessories that I've bought to personalize it and make it my Filofax. Stay tuned for the end of the video where I reveal the answer to this very question. Is the Filofax the solution for all of my journaling needs? Or is it a glorified binder that's kind of a waste of money? Keep watching and we'll find out.
So the magic of the Filofax is that you can actually customize it. So the magic of the Filofax is it's basically a glorified leather binder, which means that anything that you can fit in the rings and has the appropriate hole punches in it, you can put in here. So this has led to a lot of people making custom, what they call inserts, which is basically just pages in the Filofax. Filofax sells a lot of pre-templated pages. You can make your own as long as you are able to punch the holes. Now, it doesn't use just any standard hole punching system because, as you can tell, it's interesting shape and dimensions. So luckily you can buy a third-party hole punch. You don't have to actually buy the Filofax one. This one I got on Amazon. I can include a link to it. When I first bought this, I thought I was going to make my own pages and do my own thing, which I still might do in the future, and that's the beauty of it, is I don't have to commit to a particular journal layout because I can always move the pages around because, again, it is a binder. That is kind of the beauty of the Filofax, and I have actually rearranged it several times since getting it. I think this is my 2nd week of using it. So the way I've laid it out that I'm happy with it now is each tab I have essentially made a different one of those binders that I said that I like to carry around with me. So the first one is a monthly planner. So it goes month by month, so I can basically see my whole month at a glance. This is really helpful for me. It has the whole year in here. And then I have a weekly planner, and this is the one that just basically goes week by week. And I only have from January to the end of February, so there's only about 8 weeks in here. So my plan is after these 2 months, take out these pages, put in the next 2 months, and then basically do the same for these other ones that I have that are dated. So the next ones, they're not particularly dated, but they are like, you have 1 week at a time. So this is the meal planning section. I've called it health and food because I bought the meal planning Filofax inserts as well as the wellness goals one. So you're able to actually set habits that you want to do. So for me, I've been trying to walk outside, got 7 to 9 hours of sleep. So things like that where I can actually fill in the box for when I'm actually accomplishing those tasks, and it makes me feel great. And then on the back, it has workout. So I've just been writing on there how many miles I do for my outdoor walk or what I do for working out. The meal planner is great because I can kind of plan what I want to have for dinner and even lunch. The back of the meal planning page is a grocery list, which has been really helpful. I basically carry this with me wherever I go. I'm able to bust it out at the grocery store and check things off. There's a little pen loop here so I can just take my pen and check things off, and It helps me really figure out like what I need to buy and what me and my partner need to buy. This next section is just called journal. So I'm hesitant to write all my deepest, darkest secrets in here because it is something that goes with me and I use it at work and functionally. So I basically just write little notes for myself about, like, for example, a daily reflection, something that I need to work on this week, some journal and thought prompts for gratitude, and my 2026 New Year's resolutions. This probably won't replace my diary emotional journal. Sometimes I just like to bust it out and write like 10 pages at a time. So this probably won't replace that. But it is still good to have somewhere to take little notes for myself at a glance. I also got this really cool fold out page. This was on TikTok a lot, and it's basically, you can write, I've missed a couple days in 2026 already, but you write every day, you write something that happened that day. And so when you go back in the year, you can go back and see kind of how your year was. And they say write something good, but I write if there's not a good thing in here too. I write not a good thing, but it's okay. It's the next one is work notes. So I'm not going to show that because it's work and I'm not trying to get fired, but I have to-do list that came with the Filofax. So those have been really helpful for work. I write the tasks I need to do and then I can check them off. And then I also have like just some lined notebook paper that I use to write down some notes or action items during meetings. And then the last section I have is reference. And I think chose to include this 4-year planner that I bought. It's literally just folds out. It goes all the way to the end of 2029. So it goes all the way. Does this go to the end of the Trump presidency? Yeah. So it's kind of comforting to know that like once this is filled out, at least once all this time has passed, at least that'll be done. And then I have personal information in here that I just might need to write down, like a driver's license number, stuff like that. Some holidays and national information that came with the Filofax. I don't know 100% what that is. They're like dial-in codes. Is this for dial-up internet? I really don't know. It's very early 2000s aesthetic. It's so weird. I don't really know what that is, but it's in here, and I kept it in here. And then we've got this cute little pocket. This also came with the Filofax. I figure I could put like stuff in here that I want to use later for scrapbooking that is oddly shaped that I want to keep track of. There's a little pocket in the back. I have some stickers in here, but you can really put anything. I have these really cute cat tabs here so that I can use to mark certain pages. And then another thing I'll show that I bought is this little credit card size insert. So I've seen people who use their Filofax as a wallet. They'll put like credit cards and stuff in here, but I've just chosen to put a couple instant pictures, one of my partner and our cat Apollo, one of our cat Olive, just for fun. And then I've got this little note page I got from Mochi Things. I think it was from Mochi Things. I went a little crazy on the Mochi Things website and bought a lot of stickers one day. So yeah, and then another thing I saw people do that I thought was really cool and chic was put an AirTag in this little zipper pouch here in the front. So I went out and bought an AirTag because I didn't have one before, and I'm using it to track my Filofax. So it says on my iPhone Filofax, and it moves with me. I also have a worry stone because anxiety. My sister could tell you what kind of rock that is. I think it's a jade, but I really am not sure. And then like little bookmarks and stuff. Oh, and this little lucky cat my sister got me. I think it's got, I'm sorry if I'm ignorant, I think it's Chinese writing on it, but I'm not sure. But it's just a cute little lucky cat, and it's made of a special rock because she knows about the rocks and stuff. But I put on there for good luck. And oh, one more thing I forgot. In every single one of these Filofax videos, they always have these little clips, okay? And you'll notice, this is like the last step that they do when they set up their Filofax, is they'll put this little clip on here. And naturally I bought 2 of them because I couldn't decide which color. I was like, do I get clear? Do I get blue? The blue kind of clashes, but the clear is like also kind of boring, and the gold is kind of cool, but we'll just do both, so I got both. I'm not 100% sure what this does yet. Maybe they're meant to be bang clips. I've seen people use it in different ways. I've seen people basically use it to prop open the book. So like they put it here and then the book stays flat. I think that works. This little hole punch thing kind of gets in the way. So it's like, I don't quite know, but I've also used it if I'm writing on something, and sometimes I have the notebook on my desk and it like wants to close. So I'll use this like if I'm in a work meeting and I'm taking work notes, I don't want to have to keep flipping through my Filofax. I'll just clamp all the pages like this, and then if it closes, I can just go to it, open it up, and it's where I was writing on. So please leave in the comments if you're also a Filofax girly and you know what these clips do. They say that they're clampy, which I think is so cute. Like, I don't know, they're fun. Binding plaque clip. I'm guessing that means plastic clip. But yeah, so it kind of feels like a status symbol to like put this little clip on here. It's like, oh, I'm a real Filofax girl. But every time I put it in my purse, the clip kind of like falls off. So like, what's the point? That's another thing I wanted to mention. So I've seen some people use their Filofax as their wallet. These little card slots here. I tried doing that for a couple days, and every time I go out to buy something, I was like looking, trying to get the card out. Like everyone was seeing like these sentimental photos of me and my boyfriend and my cats and my whole life, you know, in here, and I was just like, this is annoying. And also I have way more than like 6 cards. I've got the Costco card, I got the BJ's card, I got the Macy's
I got
Red Star
Christmas
Rewards card, I've got my 2 credit cards, I got my debit card, I got my other debit card, and I just couldn't fit it on here. Speaking of big wallets and big purses, I was having a really hard time with my crossbody purse fitting the Filofax, so I actually went to the mall, and with my Macy's credit card, I bought a brand new purse just to fit the Filofax. Like, I literally had my Filofax, I was in the purse section, I was like kind of using the display purses to see like what would fit the Filofax and what wouldn't, as well as my big huge wallet that needs to go in there. This is not a flex, by the way. Like, having a big wallet is not a flex anymore. Like, maybe in the days when people carried cash, it was a flex, but having a lot of cards just kind of means you know how to rack up a lot of debt. That is my blue Malden Personal Size Filofax.
Since I did promise an honest review, I would say the Filofax is worth it just as much as any planning system is worth it. Like any journal, what you get out of it is what you put into it. On days and weeks where I use it more to track habits and make plans, I see better outcomes. And that's how most planning systems are. To me, what really makes the Filofax stand out is its ability to customize and personalize. I've got photo strips in this back pocket here of me with friends. I've been able to use these cute little kitten tabs to mark weeks, and I've used my label maker to actually make the labels for the tabs, which I can then, because it's a sticker, peel it off and replace if I want to. I can open up the rings at any time, just like this.
You sure about that?
Just like so.
You sure about that?
They're a little tricky. And anytime I want, I can move stuff around. I can add stuff here. I can have quick notes in these pockets. My AirTag, still in here. I can have so many fun stickers and make fun pages just like this for a week. And there are sometimes I don't use it as much, and that's okay, because I'm not perfect, no one's perfect. And if you're relying on buying a fancy planner to do all the work when it comes to bettering yourself and making good habits for the new year, I hate to break it to you, but the Filofax didn't fix my life. I am in the process of trying to fix my life myself with the aid of a Filofax. Hopefully that answers all your questions. So in summary, I love it. I think it's worth it.
Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!
What do you guys think? Do you like the Filofax?